Hi, it's Mike again. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As some of you might know from previous videos, I like to collect Hot Wheels, and I've managed to find all the 2020 treasure hunts for this year. And what we're going to do is we're going to race them all. Now, you might see from a previous video that I've done a start gate system here. You can take a look at that. And I've also done a timing system here. So we're going to use the timing system and the start gate system, and we're going to race all these cars. So what we're going to do is we're going to seed all the cars from 1 to 15, and then we're going to put them into a 15-car tournament draw, and we'll whittle it down to ultimately the 2 fastest cars, and we'll see, who's the fastest and ultimately who's the slowest as well. So here's all the 2020 treasure hunts. So these are just all the normal treasure hunts, and there's 15 of them, and I was lucky to find them all. So what we're using here is my start gate that I made, and I have a previous video on how I put this all together. I put it onto a nice board here. So this timing system has a speed gate, and it also shows the time and the speed. So this would be actually my version 3.1. The version 3 just has a normal LCD screen. I've changed it to some OLED screens now, so they have separate screens just like a real drag strip. And I also have my GoPro all set up there to show the time so I can record them. And then it goes all the way back 26 feet to the start gate there. So once the cars are all seated, it goes into this 15 tournament bracket. So the first car gets a bye out of the first round, and then all the other cars are matched up against each other. So pretty much the fastest against the slowest, and the second fastest against the second slowest, and then they'll whittle this way down to the ultimate winner of the treasure hunt cars. We're going to do the seating. So all the seating will be done in lane 1, and I'll have a pace car for lane 2. The way the timer works, it needs 2 cars to actually have a race. This doesn't even fit on the track. What's up with that? So we did all the seating. I got all the times here. I'm going to do the draw. But as it turns out, this Dune Daddy didn't even make it down the track. The wheels are too wide and it just rode up and ran off the track. So I'll put it in the draw as well, but as it turns out, the other car will probably just win anyways. So for the first round, we have the Bubble Matic against the Uni-Mog. Then we have the Circle Trucker against the Batmobile. And then we have the Viper against the Tricera Truck. We have the Buns of Steel against the Dune Daddy, which I don't think is going to be much of a race. We have the Ford Pickup against the Grass Chomper. We have the Charger against the Yellow Submarine. And we have the 2 Chevys. We have the Camaro against the Silverado. So let's do that. Okay, here we go. Round 1. We have the Power Pistons against the Uni-Mog. Ready, set, go! Oh! And the Power Piston wins. Second set, we have the Circle Trucker and we have the Batmobile. On your mark, get set, go! And the Circle Trucker wins. So we have the Tricera Truck and the Viper. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, and the Viper wins. Next set of cars, we have the Buns of Steel and we have the Dune Daddy. And as I mentioned, the Dune Daddy doesn't really seem to run on these tracks very well. Must be a flaw in the casting and the tires. The tires are pretty big, so I'm not expecting the Dune Daddy to do well at all. So let's go. On your mark, get set, go. There you go, flipped right off the track. The Ford truck, and we have the grasshopper. On your mark, get set, go! And the Ford truck wins. Okay, we have the yellow submarine, and we have the Dodge Daytona. We'll line it all up. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, the Charger wins. All right, last race this round, we have the Silverado and we have the Camaro. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, and the Camaro's on the lead and the Camaro holds it. Good race, that was a close race. The first round is over. So what's remaining? We have the Bubble Matic, we have the Power Pistons, we have the Circle Trucker, we have the Viper, we have the Buns of Steel, the Ford Pickup, the Charger, and the Camaro. So let's get this underway. Okay, round two, we have the Power Pistons against the Bubble Matic. Line that all up, on your mark, get set, go! Oh, and the Power Piston wins! Wow, that was tight, not expected. Next round we have the Viper against the Circle Trucker. On your mark, get set, go! Ooh, and the Circle Trucker wins. Next race, we have the Ford pickup truck against the Buns of Steel. Line everything up. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, and the Buns of Steel wins! Oh, did not expect that. Last race of this round, we have the Camaro against the Charger. Locked in. Ready to go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a tight race, and the Charger wins! Oh, that was really, really tight. We're into the third round now. We have the Power Pistons against the Circle Trucker, and we have the Buns of Steel against the Daytona Charger. So let's get this going. All right, third round underway. We have the Circle Trucker against the Power Pistons. Let's go. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a tight race. Oh, and the Circle Trucker wins. We have the Daytona against the Buns of Steel. Okay. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, it's a tight race. Oh, I don't know who won that. Oh. Well, to be expected. The races got tighter and tighter. So these are the last two cars ready to go. We have the Circle Trucker against the Dodge Daytona. So let's do this. Okay, so we have the Dodge Daytona and the Circle Trucker for the last race of the tournament, and who's going to be crowned champion of the treasure hunts. So no preference given to a lane. So we have the Dodge Daytona against the Circle Trucker, and this is for all the beans. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, and the Circle Trucker won, no problem. Well, that was a lot of fun. I did not expect the Circle Trucker to win. You know, he ran pretty flawless all tournament long, but you never know. Any given Sunday, I really thought that the Bubble Matic would actually win since it was #1 seeded, or even the Camaro. The Camaro seems to run pretty smooth on the track as well. It's pretty sleek. For the timing system, you can see that some of the races were actually quite tight, and I don't know how you could tell without a timing system like that who would be the winner or the loser. As you can see, the start gate and the timer and this whole tournament setting, it makes it a fun way to spend an afternoon or evening, do this whole tournament setting with your kids or some of your friends, and it'd be a lot of fun. Well, I hope it inspires you to do something similar. And once again, thanks for watching.